to Vietnam, I didn't really think too much of the first impression of like education, but I did like kind of have awareness of what the community and local people were like. And to me, they were like very friendly, but sometimes I can get like scared because they can be loud at times. But of course, that's the culture, you can't change. So I really need to get used to that. But I also like learned the quality and how the things I ran in school when I was teaching at Step High for a while. The students, I learned that the students like really respected the teachers a lot, so they always say hello, they always say goodbye, and for that I really like that the student must respect the teacher, and also the teacher have to give back at the same time, not just receiving respect, but also like giving back and making sure that the students are learning and getting from what they learn in the classrooms. So I think the quality and education when I first came wasn't like up to my standards. Like when I compare with like other schools and other educational facilities, it wasn't up to my standards. So I want to raise the standards a little higher in Step High. So I want to like become like a teacher trainer and then teach the teachers to like how to make a lesson better, how to make run the classroom management, how to do things in the classroom without like having students being bored or not doing anything. So I want to like train the teacher to find like something different and not just doing something like repetitive all the time and just like going out of style. So something different is always like something. It's always good for the skills. But for me, I think the hardest challenge and difficulty to overcome is always trying to find something new to learn, always find something different and something like fresh for the student to learn and to come to the classroom and have fun and to have them think like, oh, I wonder what we're gonna learn next, I wonder what we're gonna do next. So to always find something new and different is like a big challenge because you have to be creative, you gotta like do research, and you gotta always find new things in order to make the student want to stay and want to learn at Step High. But I think I don't think none of our teachers, especially for me, has overcame that. So right now, I'm still struggling, trying to find something new and find a difference to give to my students. I don't want to do something that is repetitive or something that is unstimulating. So finding something stimulating and different. Yeah, there was some moments, especially when I was doing the Cambridge test and I was teaching and training the students on some questions of how to answer over the summer. So I was teaching a lot of class and it was really tiring for me because it's always it's the same thing and it's repetitiveness. But at the end, when I saw the score of the children that I had taught and trained, they have high score, they have perfect, or they have 90%, and then when they came to me and say, oh, Mr. J, my class, I got a high grade, with their happy expression on their face, that moment, when I see them smile and being happy, that's a big reward for me, because I know I did my job well, and I know that the students have succeeded in what they have learned and what they did in our Cambridge exam. So that period was really rewarding for me. So I was thinking, oh, okay, this worked and I want to continue doing this. Working at Step High, one of the things I'm really proud of is our teachers really give good and quality education, and each and individual they have higher standards of teaching, and so the way they manage and handle their classes is always putting a lot of effort into the teaching, putting a lot of effort into the students to make sure that they are learning, to make sure that they are growing. So, in that aspect, I'm really proud to see that our school gives the highest of the quality teaching. Yeah, Step High has changed me a lot, that's for sure. And, especially that I've been working here for almost 15 years. Wow, that's a really long time. I look at myself and I see like a lot of changes. So I think one big change for me is like how I behave around the students and how I behave around the parents and the public. So, like I make sure like I put on like a happy face, make sure I'm like always like, you know, being professional, saying hi to the students, and just like be friendly and warm and welcoming. So, you know, for that, I learned how to like, you know, behave and be professional around the parents and the students. And personally, yeah, I learned that, you know, I really enjoy to be around with children, especially the small ones. And in a lot of ways, I'm pretty much like them. You know, I'm playful and I like to joke around a lot. So it became natural for me to be around little kids because me and the kids can both identify with each other, and so it just kind of like natural for us to, you know, to come and like learn and teach from one another. I want to thank the students and the parents for choosing us and staying with us and believing in us, because, you know, they give us like, you know, a certain seal of approval and qualified educators. So I want to thank everyone for like, you know, believing us and choosing us as your English center. So really big thanks for you, and I hope we can like continue to learn and grow together, you know, especially in a fun and interesting way.